Greetings, everyone. I am Dr. Wolf, and today I wanted to talk about some upcoming My Little Pony episode synopses, as well as Equestria Girls. They've got a new special coming out soon. First off, I'm excited to hear that Season 9 is continuing on Saturday, August 3rd. I thought we'd have to wait a little while longer, so yeah. I'm glad to know that more pony content is well on its way. But before that, on Saturday, July 27th, there's going to be an Equestria Girls special, and given the synopsis, I'm actually really interested in this one. My Little Pony Equestria Girls Sunset's Backstage Pass. The Star Swirled Music Festival is finally here, and the main 7 are going to get their glamping on. Sunset and Pinkie are the most excited to see their favorite band perform, but when equestrian magic causes a Groundhog Day-inspired time loop to start, Sunset gets stuck reliving Festival Day 1 forever. So Sunset Shimmer is going to be living out a Groundhog Day scenario? Given that that's one of my personal favorite films, I would love to see the main 7 tackle these same kind of what if I could do whatever I want scenarios, and trying to figure out how to bring out the best version of me, or in this case, Sunset Shimmer. Now, out of all the characters, Sunset is probably the one who would best be able to handle this kind of circumstance, but I'm more curious to see exactly what would she do if she is allowed that kind of freedom, where it's less about I'm afraid of making mistakes and more about I wonder what would happen if I did this. I mean, I hope this special is not just about trying to do everything just the right way, because part of the appeal in Groundhog Day was just watching Bill Murray do whatever he wanted. It was only later on that he was learning, maybe I could be a better person. I hope that's the case for this, but I'm not entirely sure. Also, the fact that they're calling this the Star Swirled Music Festival, I wonder if in the Equestria Girls universe, Star Swirl is supposed to be some ancient rock star from decades past? That would be interesting to see too. That would be a really out there take on the character, I have to admit. And one other thing that I learned is that this upcoming special is actually based on a book that came out last year. All of the Equestria Girls are excited to be at the Star Swirl Music Festival, but no one is more excited to see Post Crush, the most amazing pop duo ever, than Sunset Shimmer and Pinkie Pie. The only problem is, Sunset Shimmer is trapped in a time loop. She keeps reliving day 1 of the festival over and over, and she hasn't been able to make the right decisions to get to the big show. Help Sunset Shimmer find a way to figure out what kind of equestrian magic is behind this and make it to the Post Crush concert with her best friend so she doesn't stay stuck forever. Now, this is mentioning some kind of equestrian magic that's interfering with creating this time loop in the first place, and yeah, that seems to be a given. Pretty much all the Equestria Girls specials have something to do with magic leaking into their universe. But I'm hoping that that means we're going to be getting some major villain involved in this in some way, because for the most part, the Equestria Girls villains, they've been more miss than hit. Of course, Rainbow Rocks had excellent villains, but then Legend of Everfree? Not so much. I'm curious to see what the MLP staff have in mind. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Next up, we have episodes 14 and 15 of My Little Pony Season 9. Episode 14, The Last Laugh. When Pinkie Pie seeks help from her old friend, the super silly cheese sandwich, in finding her life's purpose, she discovers the unimaginable has happened. The return of Cheese Sandwich. I knew this had been coming for quite some time, but now that it's almost here, oh my goodness, I've been wanting to see Weird Al. These two bouncing off each other is just fantastically entertaining. But the idea that Pinkie Pie is searching for her life's purpose. Now, she got her cutie mark many years ago, and she certainly loves setting up parties and getting gifts and making ponies smile. She's always been especially good at that. The idea that she may not understand her life's purpose, or she's just trying to find a life's purpose beyond that? That could be a fascinating dive into a character we've known for so very long. And the fact that she's Sans abilities. But then the synopsis mentions the unimaginable has happened. Now what could that mean? Could it be that Cheese Sandwich party pony that he is? I mean, what would that be like? What would it be like for even Weird Al in real life if he suddenly moved on from being the musical genius he's been for decades now? It's an interesting idea that you have had a life's purpose for so long, and after a time, you may learn there is something more that I could do with life. I could expand upon these wonderful talents I have, discover something completely unexpected. Could lead to an interesting lesson, I'll give you that. Episode 15, 246 Great. The School of Friendship is starting a buckball team, and Rainbow Dash has to come to terms with the fact that she won't be interesting as the others. I mean, Rainbow Dash getting upset that she won't be coaching a buckball team? That's certainly something we've seen before. She has wanted to be in charge, she has wanted to be in the spotlight, she has wanted to be plenty of times where she's wanted to get out there and lead, especially in a case of buckball where focused a lot around buckball. So I'm not entirely sure what this episode could do with the premise that hasn't been done in the show before. But hey, it's not the first time the MOP staff have come up with retreading an old idea in a very new way, so let's hope that they give us a pleasant surprise. In the meantime though, what are you most? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, because as always, I am Dr. Wolf, and I look forward to hearing from you.